Here's a name I can say from the Eradicator.
People of the verse, hello and welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator, and today we are once again going to be talking about Star Citizen Alpha 3.8.1 being back in the PTU. This time the Edge patch, which at some point it is starting to become routine. This is something that I do find a little bit worrisome. People are going to say, oh, you're making drama out of nothing. No, I'm not making drama out of nothing. By now, I mean, it's February 11th. We've got 3.8.2 that is supposed to be coming this month with the Karak. And instead of having 3.8.2, we're still stuck with 3.8.1. So, in my opinion, there's definitely something that the devs are struggling with. They're not talking about this, and this is what I don't like, guys. It's not the fact that it's in the PTU. It's great that devs are working and want to find out whatever issue is happening in the server or whatever. I'm not a game dev, right? I'm totally okay with that. What I'm not okay with is that once again we are left in the dark. Once again we are not being told what is going on, and once again it does feel like Cloud Imperium is not trusting us for being mature enough to understand what is going on and to understand that probably they are taking the right decision eventually. So that is what I have a problem with. So yeah, the Destin Focus general gameplay and traversal. So guys, by the way, please go to the PTU and please help the devs out, because there's a reason why this is going back to the PTU. This is like the second or third time already that it's back in the PTU out of the blue. That wasn't supposed to go there. So yeah, there's got to be a reason, and we're going to go down there. So the known issue is pretty much the same. This hasn't changed, even though it is a non-exhaustive list. It definitely should be maybe twice that large. They fixed a crash server, woohoo! And they're also adding additional logging for tracking. That is because there are quite a few bugs that they can't get their hands around. They don't understand what is going on, and some of the people here in the comment sections of this thread here on Spectrum actually point out some pretty good ones here. This is actually my favorite. You can have a look here. This is apparently a Hurston Lagrange 3, and there is a Ninetales constellation inside the station. Now this is something that has happened to me, not inside a station actually. This is something that happened to me at Cubby Blast at Area 18, where all of a sudden I was picking up some weapons at Cubby Glass, and all of a sudden I end up in a constellation in the middle of our corp. That was really weird, and apparently, I'm not the only one who suffered from this issue. It appears that ships are spawning wherever they're not supposed to be spawning, and this is something that is creating a lot of issues. Some people have reported massive performance drops because of that. So yeah, but probably there's plenty of other issues to be talking about. Especially there's still that issue when people die die for no reason, when they stay under the fees stays the fresh advertisement at Area 18. There's also that bug at SPK. SPK, when you go to SPK, and the when you go to SPK and the NPCs are just invincible, that is also something that needs to be fixed. They're still having issues. You can see it. You can see this. Look at that, guys. The caterpillar will occasionally rock and tip over itself after landing on a planetary body. This is something that they thought that they fixed. Apparently, it is back. The extra static train that can appear at Loville to prevent the use of trains also needs to be absolutely fixed. These are long-running issues since the beginning of 3.8 that they can't seem to be able to fix, and that's why they need some help to have additional tracking for them to know why these bugs are happening and what can they do to fix them. So please, guys, if you're watching this video, go to the PTU, help the devs out, send as many issue console reports as possible. I will be doing my part, and I hope to be seeing you guys in the verse as well. Also this month, guys, don't forget that I am giving away a Mustang Beta thanks to Dragon Ghost. Dragon Ghost, a member of this community. All you need to do to get a chance of winning is to subscribe to this channel, to comment to any videos posted this month related to Star Citizen. The winner will be announced early March. Also, I'm giving away money, guys, $50 in gift cards for any Patreon members who win the lucky draw early March. All you need to do, guys, of winning this interesting prize, $50, is to be a Patreon member. Patreons get access to my Discord. You can get your questions answered in the show. So yeah, an interesting an interesting offer. I hope. Speaking of that, guys, it's now that time to answer a question from one of the Patreons who support me on the crowdfunding website Patreon. Captain Carrot is asking, with Amazon possibly releasing their game streaming platform this year, knowing that they already have Amazon Video, Amazon Music, Twitch, Amazon Gaming seems to be the next progression. Do you think that Squadron 42 Star Citizen could be a future streaming product? Could Amazon be the next big sponsor for a CitizenCon? A couple of questions I know to spread out or could this be a bigger area to discuss? Captain Carrot, by the way, one of my oldest Patreons. Thank you so much for contributing to today's content and asking a question, Captain Carrot. Highly appreciate, and I'll try to do my best to answer this question. It is going to be a short one, actually. The answer is no, Captain Carrot. I don't believe that this is going to happen, at least not in the near future, and I'll tell you why very briefly. All it takes to know that is to just have a look at Stadia, and when you look at Stadia, just what kind of fiasco this is, it's very easy to tell that right now the technology is simply not ready. We need to have stronger servers, we need to have faster internet, and the cloud right now can't handle having those big games out there that need to be streamed to people's computer and at the same time having people doing action and interacting towards these games. The technology is just there, not yet, and Stadia is here to prove it. So that's why I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon. If this is going to happen, maybe at best in 5 years or 10 years, when I think Star Citizen is really going to be mature, when we're finally going to have our 100 star systems, okay, maybe by then. But until now, I don't think that's going to be the case at all. Despite, Star Citizen using the Lumberyard engine, but, Star Citizen is not the only game that has the Lumberyard engine. So, not gonna happen. But, good food for thought, Captain Carrot, and thank you so much for asking. And if you want your question to be asked in the show, just like Captain Carrot, don't forget to check out my Patreon page in the description down below. It really helps the channel to bring me to you guys this daily flow of content. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to the Patreons out there who helped me out. Shout out to everybody who subscribed and hit that like button. It also helps this channel out a lot. And I'll see you guys next time for more Star Citizen content. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.